Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday night. So I am back with the part 2 of my last video when I did the Jello Jello pillow base coat with the BT Art Box nail. BT, blah, say that 5 times fast. BT Art Box nails. So the nails lasted exactly for 1 week, 1 day. I did do like a little close up just to show you guys how much of a horrible job that I did with that application. I will say one of them Tuesday night did almost pop off because I was putting my daughter's pajamas on and I was just like moving too fast and I hit my nail and then it started lifting. But I had no time to take them off, so I did just use some nail glue to drop it in that space until I could take them off today. So yesterday I did have a nail event. It was a wellness event for this company. They work with like disabled adults, and the company hired us to basically come in and pamper them. So I did manicures, 2 other girls did pedicures, and then 2 other girls did facials. So it was really nice. I think there's like another event that's coming up in a couple of weeks, so that'll be nice to do before I get back to going back to school. So it was really nice. The ladies were really happy, and it was only for a couple of hours. So yeah, back to this nail set. I couldn't find the directions, so I went on TikTok, and somebody on TikTok was saying that you want to leave the remover on for at least 10 minutes. I did 15 minutes just to be on the safe side. And you really want to make sure the nail is saturated. That's why you see me going on the sides, under the nail. If there was like little spaces, I tried to make sure that the liquid was in there, just so that it can saturate. I will say for me, 15 minutes pretty much did the job. Only 2 nails I had to just like leave it because it was a little rough trying to get the cuticle stick to like, maneuver it under the nails. Good thing about the peel off base coat, if you wanted to, you can save the nails. So I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow's a concert. I originally wanted to do press on nails, but I really don't have the time to do press on nails, because if I mess up, then I have to start over. So I think I might just do the Jello Jello pillow base coat like I plan to, and then just do like a soft gel extension set. I don't know yet. I still got some time. I'm not going to do anything tonight because I really want to make sure this video gets put out before the night is over, because tomorrow I'm going to be busy getting myself ready. I still got to pack my bag for the stadium. So there's a lot that needs to be done. So I don't know if you guys have T-Mobile, but I have T-Mobile. And I don't know if it was this year or last year, they had gave out stadium approved bags. And every time I've been going to concerts, they never have bags for merch. And I really hate carrying my merch in my hand. When I went to the Beyonce concert, this was last year, I actually had my jacket because the weather was so wonky. So I was able to like put my shirt that I bought inside the sleeve. When I went to Breezy Bowl, it was summer. I had bought 3 things. So I had to turn the shirt inside out, and I had bought a hat and socks. And so I had to roll that in, which is really annoying, especially when you gotta use the bathroom. So I gotta measure the bag for the 1500th time, but I do plan on buying merch. So I just want to be able to have, put the merch in the bag. This way I can have a good time. I don't gotta worry about somebody spilling. Luckily that's never happened, but people spilling drinks, people spilling food, that whole nine. The shirts that I always get when I buy merch happen to be white, so white gets really dirty. But yeah, so I do plan on recording that nail set. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Last year I did a 90s 2000s theme with a twist. I'm thinking about doing that again. I'm thinking about doing airbrush French tips, something of that nature, just because Usher is in the 90s and Chris Brown was in the 2000s, to merge those 2 eras together. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, yesterday I went to a nail event. I will say this one I enjoyed more than when I went to Atlantic City last year. Atlantic City was fun, but it was just an all day thing. I think I might have got there for 11 o'clock. I didn't leave till 8 o'clock. That one, I actually had to put myself out there and talk to people and try to get them to come to the table to do a manicure. With the nail event yesterday, it was like already said, you're going to do 15-minute manicures, express manicures. You're doing 3 people per hour. We were there for 4 hours. I wound up doing 8 people because I guess the company didn't tell the workers about it. So a lot of people were trying to come from whichever way last minute to come, to the wellness event that was created for them. So yeah, maybe next time there'll be, the communication will be a little bit more better. That was bad. The communication will be better and they'll know ahead of time. But yeah, it was a really cool event. I don't know about y'all, but there was a lady there. She was saying that she had halal nail polish. I'm pretty sure there's a better term for that. And she was like, the brand that she claimed was halal was Orly. Orly. I've seen it a lot on Amazon, and I see not colors in the store, but they have like a hardener or something, like some type of nail strengthener. So I have seen it in like Walmart, in like CVS. I've seen their colors on Amazon and I wanted to try it, but whenever I need the nail polish, they don't really do prime. So yeah, I really thought that was interesting and I wanted to do my research because I was like, oh, that's something to consider, because the town that I live in, there are a lot of people who are like, I don't know if they practice the Muslim faith, but they are of like Indian descent. But even when I worked at the nail salon by my house, they never asked for that. So I'm just like, I don't know if they know that that's a thing. But yeah, I want to do my research. Have you guys heard of that? Because I never even considered that, which is dope because, the lady was saying that if she were to get like regular polish, she would have to wash her hands off before 4 o'clock before she prays. So it's like, oh, that kind of sucks if you do spend your money. Like, this event was free for them. So it's like, whatever. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. I know a lot of brands are like vegan, so I don't know if that would pertain to them in their faith, but I thought it was really interesting. I haven't gotten to do the research yet, but if you guys know anything about it, feel free to drop in the comments below. This video is kind of short. It wasn't a long process to take this off so soon. It's gonna end. But after I took off all the nails, I did just go in with like my buffer. It's like a nail file / buffer, and I just went in and whatever was like sticking up, just got rid of that residue. So yeah, no damage. I still can see like little remnants of the base coat on my nail, but when I go in with my new set, I'll just still file that off and prepare for the next set. So if you want to save your nails, you can, as long as you strategically take it off. There's a way to do it, I'm sure. I didn't really care about these nails, but if you want to save your nails, this is the way to go. So it is on the pricier side, but it is a good investment, especially if you do content and you push out a lot of content. If you're doing maybe 3 to 4 videos a week, this is the way to go. I will say probably not the base coat itself, because you're not using that much, but the liquid remover, because you have to use it enough to get your nail saturated. That will probably be the thing that you have to invest in more. I'm not sure how much it is by itself, because it did come in a set. Like, oh my gosh. Yep. Well, hopefully this thunderstorm passes and there's no rain tomorrow. But I know on the TikTok shop it was $30. On Amazon it was like $28. So I'm not sure how everything would be separately, but yeah, just do your research and shop around. If I can, I'll just make sure everything is in the description box below, like where to get it again, and then if they sell it separate. So stay tuned for the next one. I'm about to get off this because that thunder sounded something serious, and I don't know about y'all, but my grandma is southern, and yeah, it's time to turn off all the lights and all the electronics. So stay safe out here. Be good to you, be good to others. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.